everyone. Hey, this is Miss Bernie coming to you from my enchanted forest. Welcome. I am excited to spend some time with you today. So if you're new and it's your first time joining Miss Bernie and her friends, welcome. I am getting ready to use my key and unlock my imagination. And I'm going to help you unlock yours today. So we're going to go on a little bit of an adventure in a few minutes, but let's get ready to say hello to each other. And if you know this song, sing along with Miss Bernie. And if you're hearing it for the first time, it's okay. We're going to wave, wave, wave at each other and say a few words to just say hi. Okay? Sometimes we wave, sometimes we tap, but you can just join in. Hello, hello, how are you? You are my friend and I like you. Hello, hello, how are you? How are you today? And how are all my friends today? You could either show me with your face, sleepy, happy, sad or grumpy, excited. Sometimes my friends in my class like to show me with their fingers, thumbs up, thumbs down, some sideways. And sometimes they like to trick me by smiling big and doing a thumbs down. But I'll trick them right back sometimes. But not today. I'm not, because today I am 2 thumbs up. I have figured out a way to bring you on an adventure with me into this enchanted forest. If you're ready, we're going to get started. So today you are going to need a couple things, friends. Let me give you some ideas. If you have a blanket, or sometimes I use a blanket for this activity, a cloth, or a carpet. Is there a big carpet in your family room or in your playroom that you have in front of you that you can use? Because remember, we're using our imagination. There's a couple things that we'll need, but if you don't have any of them, it's not a problem. That's the great thing about using our imagination. It's all up here, so we can just pretend even when we don't have everything that we would like to have with us. But if you have a carpet, a blanket to spread out in front of you, a cloth, I'm going to use green. You can use any color you would like to. And you can also use yarn. If I was using yarn for this, I would spread it all out kind of wavy and zigzaggy, if you would like to do that. But let me show you why. It's one of the things we're going to need. I'm taking you on an adventure into, you can see it, an enchanted forest. This says forest trail. And a trail is like a path that leads somewhere. So just like I am pretending, imagining that I am in an enchanted forest, it's exactly that way at my preschool, in my classroom. My friends who are with me every day, we are in an enchanted forest. We're going to pretend we're going on an adventure there. And what are some things we're going to do in the enchanted forest? What are some ways that we're going to move our bodies and go on this adventure together? So a couple other things. If you have tape. It could be any kind of tape. Your grown-ups might have to help you figure this out. If you have tape, not the kind that we wrap packages with, but something that if you put it on the floor, you can see it, either on the carpet or on the flooring, and that it would come up very easily when your grown-ups need to pick it up. If you don't have tape, you could use ribbon, piece of ribbon, or string, or yarn, like I just showed you. If you have like a jump rope, the string or rope to lay down on the floor. It's something that we're going to use to create part of our forest and then move our bodies. So if you have any of those things, and if you have none of those things, it doesn't matter, because it's all up here, and I'm going to take you on this adventure right now. So we're going to get ready to go into the enchanted forest. Let's pretend we're packing a little backpack. Can you do that with me? If we get our backpack, open it up, what are some things we might need? I think I'm going to get hungry. Would you like to take some snacks? Get some of your favorite snacks, open the fridge, open the pantry. Oh, those crackers look, oh, goldfish. Oh, I like those. I think I'm going to cut up some apples and some fruit and put them in a little bag. I'm going to put my snacks in there. What else would we take with us on a little adventure? I think I need something to drink. I am going to fill my bottle with water. I would like water for my drink. What are you going to take with you? Make sure the lid's on. Put that in there. What else would you bring on your adventure into the forest? I feel like I should bring a jacket in case it gets cold. I'm going to put that in there. I don't know, do you have any other ideas for me? Oh, how about a flashlight? I mean, I don't want to be out in the forest if it gets dark, but if I would like to have a flashlight, it might come in handy, right? You put a flashlight in. Anything else you can think of that you would like to take with you, put it right down inside of there and zip it up, put it on your back, and we're going to get ready to go on our adventure, okay? So the first thing Miss Bernie is going to think about you doing, even if you have to do this activity later because you need to hear about how we're going to set it all up, that's okay. I'm thinking that right out here in front of me, my blanket or my carpet or my cloth that I had or my yarn is going to be like a beautiful field, and it's part of my forest that I'm going to walk through the field. How would you move your body to go through the field? And then I want to get over where the trees are. I wonder what's in that field. Do you have beautiful flowers all around? Are you trying to move and try to not step on the flowers? Are you bending down to smell the flowers or pick some of the flowers? I'm guessing that if there's flowers, there's going to be some of these guys flying around. So maybe we see some bumblebees, some honeybees. We're trying to just not bother them. Let's go around the flowers and the bumblebees. Or how would you move if you were a bumblebee? Could you be one of the bumblebees? Visiting all the flowers, going through the field? What about in that field of flowers? Who's this guy? Do you think there's grasshoppers? I'm going to guess there are. So again, you can be moving through, use your imagination. You can be moving around the flowers and the grasshoppers, or you can be a grasshopper. Show me how you would be a grasshopper. if you were bouncing, jumping, hopping up and down in a beautiful field in the forest, what kind of grasshoppers would you be? Oh my goodness. This guy has a lot of little legs. Don't think it's a caterpillar, although there's probably a lot of caterpillars in our field. I think this guy is a beautiful rainbow centipede. How would he be moving through the field? If you were a centipede, how would you be moving through that field of flowers? Oh, I'm gonna pretend, let me think. I'm looking. Oh, I know what I could have brought with me. A magnifying glass, if you have one, or use your imagination and pretend you do. I'm looking down into the tall grass and I see some ladybugs. I see a couple crickets. I hear the crickets. Do you hear them? And then I notice, where are they? There are some beautiful, beautiful butterflies just fluttering around in my field. Oh, how would you move if you were a butterfly? How would you move if you were trying to catch the butterflies? I know some of you would rather be trying to catch them. How would you be moving if you were trying to catch those butterflies? Not to hurt them, of course, just to say hi and then let them go free. So how are you moving different ways in our field, in our forest? And if Miss Bernie had you here right now, I would take all my little creepy crawlies and I would throw them all over my carpet or my blanket if we were together, so that we could really act it out. So if you have any little creepy crawlies or little bugs, or maybe even some of your favorite animals, stuffed animals, you could put them all around in your field and pretend you're visiting them in your forest, okay? So now we came through the field in our forest, and I'm looking, and I spot something over there. I hear the noise. Oh, let me see. I think I have this noise. Let Miss Bernie see if I have this noise. Do you hear it? I see some birds up in the trees in my forest, and I hear the sound of the water. There is just a little stream, and it's way over there, and I'm pretending that it's way over there, but I'm going to go over there, and I'm going to give you another idea of something you can do. If you have that string or yarn or tape, we're going to use the tape in a minute, but this is a jump rope Miss Bernie has, and mine's blue, and I'm going to pretend that it is the water of a wiggly, wiggly little stream. Just a little stream that if I had a grown-up with me or a friend that could hold on to the sides and wiggle it and wiggle it and wiggle it so that my toes could jump over it, like the moving water of a little stream. If you have a rope or a string or a piece of yarn, and if you don't, just pretend that you're jumping over it. Okay, jumping over the stream. And then now, we're on the other side. There are some really big trees over here. I'm gonna look way up in the tree. Those birds are loud. I see some of the birds. I'm gonna move through the trees. How would you be moving? Would you be walking slowly in the forest? Or would you be so excited that you're running? You're running down the trail, you're running down the path, you're so excited to be in the forest. Okay, don't run too far ahead of us. Okay, stay safe, we gotta all stay together. So you're moving through the forest. Maybe you're going up over the rocks. If you have a sofa or chair or ottoman, You can pretend that your whole room is your forest, and how are you moving? Are you going around the table? Are you going under things? You are on an adventure in this enchanted forest. I do notice, though, on the other side of the forest, what is that I see? Oh. It is a footbridge. It's a beautiful little bridge that goes over another little stream. And it leads us out on the other side of the forest. So we're coming up to that footbridge. This is the part. If you have tape, your grown-ups could make you a path. That's your footbridge that you have to walk across carefully. It's very narrow. We might have to walk in front or behind each other because we're trying to balance and walk across our footbridge. Okay? Maybe yours is a little wider so that you don't have to be so careful. Maybe your footbridge is kind of curvy or zigzag, but you still have to balance and go slowly over your footbridge. Okay? I don't know if you would have a board, or your grown-ups would have a board that you could lay flat on the floor. But that is another option that you could use with tape, either tape, string, a board, something that makes you have a path that you can move your body over the footbridge. Okay? So now we made it. We're on the other side. And it looks like, oh, it's just in time because I don't want to be out when it's getting too dark. Do you guys? But I'm going to turn around and look at that stream that Miss Bunny just came across with you. And when I look into the water, can you guess what I saw? Some beautiful little fishies. There's a whole bunch of fishies just swimming and enjoying the stream. I'm looking in there. And I'm thinking, I'm going to have to do the Fishy Song. Would you like to learn it and sing it with me? If you know it, sing along, okay? But I have a song about the fishies. So let's get ready to do that. If you are a fishy, here's your fin, here's your tail. So wiggle and wiggle. And you're going to go like this with your fish. And in this song, it's kind of silly because we know that fishies don't have pockets or wear pants, but it's a silly song. Remember, this is all about using our imagination. It's also going to change the weather. It's going to go from a beautiful sunny day to a cold winter's day. We're going to pretend that we're freezing, okay? Let's get ready. Have you ever seen a fishy on a hot summer's day? Have you ever seen a fishy out swimming in the bay with his hands in his pockets and his pockets on his pants? Have you ever seen a fishy do the hoochie coochie dance? You never did. You never will. Have you ever seen a fishy on a cold winter's day? Have you ever seen a fishy out, frozen in the bay with his hands in his pockets and his pockets on his pants? Have you ever seen a fishy do the hoochie coochie dance? You never did. You never will. And that is the Fishy Song. It's fun and it's silly. But we sang our song, we came over the bridge, we're getting our backpack back on. I think it's about time. The sun is starting to set. We better start making our way back toward home. And I am getting a little hungry. So maybe we need to say goodbye to each other. So you can get ready to have that little snack. If you packed your snack in your backpack, or you are just almost going to get home right in time for dinner from our imaginary adventure, let's get ready to say the goodbye song. Are you ready, friends? Say goodbye, everybody, say goodbye, everybody, say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Spanish. Adios, everybody, adios, everybody, adios, adios, adios. I had so much fun with you, my friends. I hope you did too. If you joined us for the first time, I hope you come back again and join us. Miss Bernie's friends, I love and miss you so much. My class from preschool. Let's be together again soon. In the meantime, you can tell your grown-ups to go ahead and check this out, Miss Bernie's YouTube videos. If you will subscribe to the YouTube channel where you're watching Miss Bernie, and then you can go on there and click on any of the videos we've done together, and you'll find any of the new ones that Miss Bernie will be adding, okay? You can also add comments and give me some ideas, things you would like to maybe talk about or sing. If you know Miss Bernie has some favorite songs and you've been wanting to hear some things, some songs or ideas, that would be great. Until we meet again, you guys, I love you. Mwah. I had so much fun unlocking my imagination with you. Now you go and unlock yours. Bye.